Hi everyone, hope everybody's doing well today. Today I want to speak a little bit about my father. It's his birthday. He's been gone for 7 years. He passed at 93 and he would have been 100 today. And it's interesting that he was a master woodworker. He loved the sea. Um, and I'm learning more and kind of finding out lessons uh, from him now that he's gone that I didn't realize when he was here. Maybe that's not unusual. But I want to share one lesson and read a poem about him on his birthday today. One lesson that's come to me since he's gone is he built a 30-foot ketch sailboat that out of wood before fiberglass that I spent a lot of time on in my youth. And when we would go on the boat as boys, my brother and I, we were 8, 9, 10, and having been in the Navy, all the excess rope would be coiled into a beautiful coil, so that you wouldn't trip on it and fall overboard. Well, one time after a few years, and again we were 9 or 10, my father said to us at the beginning of the season, "I want to use this rope for something else next year. So your job is every time we come on the boat this summer, I want you to take that rope and work it in your hands, hold it and work it in your hands so you can break the habit of its coil. And then next summer I can use it for something different." Well, all these years later, that's a pretty powerful metaphor for what we need to do when we break patterns and habits that have gone on for years, just out of sheer use, like that rope coiling. Our habits will return all the time. But we need to embrace them and work them, hold them so we can break the habit of our coil. And this will take time. So I invite you to think about a habit that you're trying to change and see if you can hold it and work it and break the habit of its coil. Now, this poem about my father is from a book of poems of mine called Reduced to Joy. It's called Feeling the Oar. It's on page 5. And I was flying to Dallas. This is when we used to fly, remember? and this happened. It's called Feeling the Oar. I was in the air, frustrated that fog had delayed us. Now I would miss my flight to Dallas, where I was on my way to speak about obstacles as teachers. I was feeling pissed off when I noticed my left hand on the seat. It was my father's hand, the large knuckles, the pronounced veins, the bark-like wrinkles at the base of my hands. It was his hands as I had seen them countless times, guiding a piece of wood through a bandsaw or tapping on an open book as he would try to understand. I opened and closed it like someone waking from a long sleep. It is the hand I write with, and it is weathered, an immigrant hand, rough from crossing many seas. Had it not been for the fog and the delay, I wouldn't have noticed. I touched it with my other hand, trying to know my father, trying to feel the oar, trying to remember the sea. So that's it for today. Susan, let's give everybody a little dose of Zuzu before we go. And I hope you can keep growing in place, and I hope you're well. See you soon.